like, I'm not kissing ass, but it's like, I didn't have one I didn't like, which is, I'm pretty impressed, actually.
Good.
So, cask beer, draft beer, I think Quick Six is probably leaning towards cask.
Probably.
Probably leaning towards, if that's
We'll
the
have
battle.
to do a side by side.
Yeah, let's do more research. Let's do more research into
For
that.
science.
Yeah,
You know.
science, of course. Everything's science.
Yeah.
Obvious. Speaking of science,
Little segue.
I know. Wanted to touch in a little bit. Oh, we're gonna get deep.
Ooh.
No, I'm just playing. We're touching in. My cousin Kevin has some cancers, right?
Right.
Some non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And we said last episode that we touch base in where you can donate or whatever, and like if you want to help out. So basically, the thing that they're asking for people to do is go to a GoFundMe and type in, like on the GoFundMe.com website, go type in Kevin Artis. So it's Kevin space Artus, and it's the top thing that you'll find. They're doing pretty good on donations so far, it looks like. But yeah, so go help my dude out. Way too young to be having fucking cancer. So, you know, as we like to, you know, support local brews, we also all about some family stuff. So go help him out if you can. If you can't, you know, at least you know about it.
Yeah.
So you can feel bad about it later. But anyways, yeah, go help out Kevin if you get a sec. But we wanted to talk about importance of insurance.
Yeah.
Because this hit you pretty hard recently.
Yeah. Well, in a good way.
Yeah, but we want to talk about what actually happened. We'll just talk about. Give me those numbers.
All right. So I'll just say this. After I turned 26, you know, you can't be on your parents' insurance anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to get your own insurance. And
basically.
I did the Obamacare thing, and I tried Cover California, like all this stuff, and I finally found something that I thought was good, but like I didn't know exactly, but I was paying a lot of money for, and I thought I was going to get assistance, and I did.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm sitting there paying like $200 something a month for insurance, and I'm thinking like, man, I don't even go to the hospital. I literally don't. I never get sick. I like, you know, even if I do get sick, it's like a cold for a few days, and like that's
yeah. But you're thinking this like earlier this year, right?
This was like when I first started. This was 2 years ago.
Okay.
So like, you know, and as it goes on, the more I pay, the more I'm like kind of frustrated with having to pay it, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'll just go ahead and say the punchline. Long story short, I'm okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
you're okay. Don't be worried about it. You can tweet to him. Don't worry about it.
I had to go to the hospital for something. Mainly, I guess it was anxiety about some stuff that was going on. But I go to the hospital, and I went to the ER. And like when you go to the ER, you're not really treated like a person. You like you. It's not like going to your family practitioner.
You're like a number. They're just waiting to get you.
They want to get you in there and get you out if they can.
Yeah.
So it was real stressful, whatever. But they started doing shit to me, like taking my blood, like doing all that stuff without even my consent. Like just like everything was going on, like so fast.
Stupid.
You don't even know. So I was scared because I know that my insurance covered emergency room visits, but like. I heard horror stories about if the insurance doesn't think that it was an emergency, they won't cover.
What?
Like,
how did they even prove that?
Yeah, I know, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So when they released me, my diagnosis was not an emergency thing. They were just like, hey, we feel comfortable, you know, releasing you. You're not in any life-threatening thing, like da-da-da. It should just blow over, like whatever. So I was like, okay, you know, fine. So leaving with that stress of not knowing whether or not I just, you know, I thought maybe a couple $1,000s and I was just going to have to pay it or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, of course, right? So hit me with that bill. Hit me with that numbers.
That bill came through for Anthem. The bill came through, and it was $30,000.
$30K?
30.
So this dude's gonna hit me up and tell me, all right. So first of all, Drew don't like telling me when he's not doing good.
Yeah,
Because your boy puts a little bit more stress on than he needs. Because I'm worried. He's my dude. So anyway,
don't justify it.
I'm justifying BFF. All right. Anyway, so he doesn't like to hit me up because I'm bugging out on it.
Yeah.
And I be conspiracy theory.
He always thinks it's the worst thing.
Bruh, it's just how I think. With me, I've grown up to think, oh, just think that it's gonna be shit, you know?
Yeah.
With my legs and whatnot. But anyway, so this dude's not gonna hit me yet. And then I talked to him yesterday. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what's the deal? What's going on? He's like, oh, bro, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And he's like, yeah, it was 3. And I was like, oh man, 3 G's, that's a lot. And he's like, no. 30. I was like, what?
Yeah.
The fuck? Like, you buy a car? Like, you buy an SUV? Gotta buy a goddamn Escalade?
I think that.
Fully loaded? Right, you got rims? Shit.
Black on black? I think what actually happened is I told you to guess.
Shit got carbon fiber.
And you guessed 2,700. And I
Yeah.
thought that you said the right number, and I was like,
Well,
yeah, and I was like, oh wait, did you say 100,000?
Yeah, I was like, no. Just hit me with the 1,000. I was like, shit.
Like literally, if I didn't have insurance, that could have ruined me.
Dude, you'd be on the street. You'd be living on my couch.
Yeah, I mean, I have a source of income,
But
and
still,
like
dude, that's 30,000 plus.
Yeah.
Like, that. All right, so it would have ruined you, but it would also ruin your entire living situation.
Mm-hmm.
Your roommates would have to get a new roommate.
Yeah.
Your bills are fucked. You'd
Yeah.
be calling Jane at the minute.
Ooh, I'd be calling Nino. I'd be calling Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it would have been rough for a sec. Like, your boy would have to put your shit in our storage out in Duarte. And then you'd be living on the couch with your girl.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Because, you know, your girl loves some cats. And I got some cats. So,
You do.
rip big girl. Rip that girl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Kitty.
Yeah, she got a real long name apparently that Wayne registered for her, by the way.
I don't
It's
even want to know.
ridiculous.
I don't even want to know.
It's something insane. I hope, you know they send you like a paw print or something on your animal when you put it down?
Uh-huh.
Hope they do that. That shit's tight. Anyway. Yeah, insurance fucking saved you, dude.
I know.
You
And
had to pay like what, a G out of pocket?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what's scary about it. So,
Everything?
besides that, before the ER thing came through,
Yeah.
3 other charges came through from the MRI stuff,
Oh.
and they denied all 3 of them, and I was like, oh my god.
That's 15K right there.
Well, it was something else. It wasn't actually the scan. I don't know what it was, but I called them and I was like, why did you deny this? I'm covered for this. And they reprocessed it and they accepted it. They approved it.
Sometimes you just gotta do that.
Yeah,
Like,
and I did it for all 3 of them. They're like, okay, yeah, this is supposed to be approved.
legit, sometimes you gotta do that. Like sometimes with like all sorts of these weird like government programs and, you know, insurance and stuff like that, like big corporate shit. You gotta like call and be like,
Yeah.
yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Like, alright, so most people when they're in between work and production file for unemployment. So we pay a shit ton into unemployment, so we might as well use it, you know, while we're doing it. So this happened to me not that long ago, and it just took forever, and I'm like, what is going on? So I gave them a call, and they're like, oh yeah, your paperwork's just been sitting here. No one processed it because, you know, we had a question. I was like, why the fuck didn't you call me then? Like,
Yeah.
what is going on?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, so, you know, the question is, like, are you looking for work? It was like something bullshit. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I'm waiting 2 weeks for this shit. What the hell?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I guess, yeah, I'm sorry. I guess we need back pay for, like, a week.
Mm.
I'm like,
2 weeks.
dude, I was sitting there, like, just without words. I was like, dude, this is unbelievable. Like, he has never been this stupid.
Yeah.
But
I think that
it's
the
like
moral of this story is be active. Like you have to
proactive.
Proactive. Yeah.
Proactive.
Do like especially like, even with shit like with waiters. If they get your food wrong, you know you don't have to be an asshole to them. Just say, hey, I'm sorry, I ordered this. Like you don't have to like take just being.
Yeah. I mean, you were a waiter at one point, right?
For like 3 months.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when people did that though, what did you say? Were you pissed off?
No, actually no. Because it reflected my tip, so I wanted to make sure they got what they wanted. So I didn't get pissed off if they.
What about kitchen staff?
If they treated me like shit, I get pissed off.
Well, yeah.
Obviously,
you can't be that guy.
If because.
But if they're that
what happens when you do get that like return?
Yeah.
It becomes an argument between whose fault it was. The kitchen, me, or the person. And it's never the person. It's always me.
Yeah. Well.
Because I put it in.
That's the way that works. Yeah. That's bullshit.
It is bullshit. You work at like a Sonic or something?
I worked at Sonic. I worked at a Colton's. I had a bunch of jobs before I was 20.
Did you rollerblade?
No. At the time, my Sonic wouldn't let guys do it. It was a girls only thing. It's sexist as fuck, but like, they wouldn't let any of the dudes do it. I think they eventually let one dude do it for breakfast time, but how do I put this lightly?
He was.
Yeah. So.
What?
So this guy, our manager, was like, I think the dude had told the manager, like, look, if you're thinking like this is a whole girl thing or whatever, then you're an asshole. You need to let me do this. Like, whatever. I want to go to like get the tips that these girls are doing. Because at the time, the Sonic I worked at only had girl car hops.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah, you were a cook though.
Yeah. So they only had girl car hops, and they only let the girls make the drinks and the ice cream stuff. I was like, this is kind of weird. Like, all the dudes are back getting, like, in the cook area. We had no girl cooks the entire time I was there.
Weird?
Yes, super weird. But I think the main dude was sexist and homophobic.
Ooh.
So, like, he was rough. But I think he eventually let one dude, I think it was like his nephew or something, who happened to be homosexual, be a car hop, but I don't think he wore roller skates the whole time. I think he walked and stuff. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. But
I did the same thing with like Hooters.
Yeah.
I mean,
are you
obviously
saying
it's
a
the
Dude
business
Hooters guy?
No. But it is the business model.
Yeah.
But like, so they have so many like weird files, like lawsuits against them and stuff like that, and like all the things that happen. Yeah, it's weird.
Hooters gets fucked on some lawsuits.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty gnarly. But we had a few more little things we want to talk about. So, speaking of like just being over the top, binge watching. We all do it. It's just a thing, and is it an American culture thing? You think?
No, it's
a worldwide.
It's an internet culture thing. So like,
yeah.
As soon as TV on the internet became popular, binge watching became popular.
I think. Well, I'll even go further than that. I think when YouTube became a thing, then it got crazy.
Okay.
Because that was before Netflix and Hulu, but like I know people for sure that sat down at a computer and would sit there and just rifle through somebody's YouTube page for hours.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I'm guilty. I've sat in like in between classes and U of M. I'd sit there and whatever, have a coffee, a bagel, or whatever fuck. Beverage, beer, maybe.
No.
Yeah. But anyway, or pizza at Garibaldi's.
Ooh.
Yeah, have a little pizza and a beer. Maybe with you, actually.
Maybe.
And sometimes we watch on Balloon Shop, because our boy is part of Balloon Shop. That channel, you know, RIP to them too. They're not a group anymore. But we just sit there and like, you know, well, mainly we fuck with Thomas, like about his shit. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know how many skate videos I watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Instagram kind of took that out as far as YouTube goes, but like binge watching in general, I know when I kept hearing the hype about Stranger Things, one morning me and Meg watched the first episode and then watched the entire season that day.
Yeah. That show is like the epitome of
Just do it. Just go all the way. One go.
I think that's why, like, I like the whole model of Netflix is doing, where they're releasing original shows that like the same day, like they're not doing it week by week.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's mainly a good thing because they get the popularity, they give the viewers what they want.
Well,
immediately.
There's also like an underlying like charge to it too. It's like they don't have to promote past when the season goes. Like they don't, like for very long. They can start already. They don't have to wait a year to start on season 2. They can start almost right away because season 1's already out there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody with one free day can usually watch an entire season of something on Netflix.
Right. And you know what's funny? It's like now, I mean, you think about it as being weird because we're used to getting a show once a week, and then we have to wait like for the next season, next year, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like, I remember some film history about movies, especially in Asia, where they would try and do a day-long movie, where you would watch a movie and it would be like a whole day long, you know. But now that's not a weird thing. Like, technically you are watching a day-long movie if you binge watch.
I mean, you could cut the first season of Stranger Things into one 8-hour-long movie.
Mm-hmm.
You could. I mean, it'd probably be pretty easy, actually. I mean,
I think it's a basic premise. I mean, obviously, it makes you feel less like you are being. Because it gives you the opportunity to stop it, you know, every hour or like whatever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I need to get another one of these.
Yeah.